What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm giving you best settings for people on Xbox or PS4 for HyperScape. Man, the game just came out, but I was playing a little bit on PC with my controller, and these are the best settings that I felt fit for me personally. So we're just gonna get straight into that, man. And as always, make sure you guys like this video, so help me with the YouTube algorithm to get my videos suggested in the suggestions box. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content over here, because I always drop content daily, uploads daily, or a day after the day after an upload. Always dropping content on this channel, man. Road to 1K subs in the building. We coming through, man, by September the 3rd, which is my birthday, man. But getting straight into the video, man, as you see my HyperScape settings, we're gonna start off on gameplay, okay? And the controller layout, bro, I have my controller layout on default, okay? And if you guys don't know, I do have a Battle Beebles custom controller, which means you have your A and B buttons also on the back of it, but it is tournament legal, which means that it doesn't have any hacks, aimbot, or anything like that. It just has the A and B buttons on the back of the controller, just like a scuff. But I like Battle Beaver a little bit better because I like buttons. But if you do not have a scuff or Battle Beaver controller, what I would say for you to do is to go with jump shoulder, okay, which is the 4th setting to the right. Yeah, jump shoulder would probably be your best bet because you won't have to take your fingers off in order to use your slots. But other than that, I think it'll work, especially with your being able to jump and vault and everything like that. You won't really have to take your hands off that much unless you're using abilities. And when you use abilities, you're not going to be aiming at the same time anyway, unless you're using invisibility or anything like that. So if you have a scuff or a Battle Beaver or any type of modded controller which has the buttons on the back, make sure you use default. If you don't, use jump shoulder. It would be better for you in the long run. All right. Oop. Now, vibration, I always have my vibration off because it just, your aiming gets distilled a lot whenever you have your vibration on, because any little shake or vibration or any movement from the controller is gonna alter your aim always. So I always have vibration off, and I actually have my rumbles taken out, so they're not even in the controller anymore. The world cursor, I have 100, that way it doesn't change my settings when you're going in and out of the world map, and change your cursor. Vertical sensitivity I have at 20, and horizontal I have at 40. The reason I have my vertical sensitivity a little bit lower is because whenever you have, in any game you play, at least for a first-person shooter that doesn't have a lot of movements or anything like that, like Call of Duty, I play Hunt Showdown, Rogue Company, anything like that, you're really not going to have to move vertically a lot. But on this game you do, so I have it turned up a lot more, because you're going to have to be able to take vertical shots as well as horizontal. But more than likely you're going to have a lot more horizontal shots, which means you're going to be aiming left or right more than up and down anyway. So that's why I have my horizontal settings a lot higher than my vertical settings. Controller ADS zoom, I have just stay 50-50, leaving them the same because they're just going to keep them the same as my vertical or horizontal settings. So they're just going to keep the same either way. Look inversion, I have it disabled, but if you use look inversion on any of the game, then of course you can put that enabled. Left and right stick dead zone I have at 5 because I like to make a lot of micro adjustments whenever I'm moving and I'm mobile. So I need to be able to make sure my dead stick is at high. And if you don't know what dead stick is, it basically, when you have an old and worn out controller, you know how you have that controller movement, you have movements from your sticks without you touching it. That's what dead zone does. So if your dead zone is higher, it's going to take a lot more force, or you pushing a lot more instead of just barely pushing. You're gonna have to push all the way over in order for you guys to actually get movement in your stick. So the higher you have your dead zone, the more force you're gonna have to use on your controller in order for you to make sure you can move your cursor or move your controller or stick. So same thing with the left and right, I have at 5. Aim assist I have at standard. If you don't like aim assist, you can cut it off if you want to, but I would suggest having it on. It is a help, and it will help you in the long run. My crouch controller says my crouch on the controller is going to be toggle, same as sprint. Automatic vaulting is on. The damage stack mode I have it on short delay, that way it doesn't just instantly pop up as you get the hits. It'll help you out in the long run. It'll do you more good than bad. Inventory wheel, of course, is hold. I have my auto close inventory wheel after drop is on. World map mode toggle. I also have my auto switch weapons when empty on, that way even if I don't remember that I'm running out of ammo, to automatically swap my gun for me anyway, which will help. Ping I have on, notifications on. I only show ping challenges off. Squad mate loadout disable is always on, and show loading screen hints is on. HUD X is Y axis, they're all at 100, so you don't have to change anything about that. Going into video brightness, I have mine at 60, a little bit of the normal. I usually have it at 60. I I don't like just having the base default. I have it like a little bit brighter on my screen, that way I can see everything a lot better. Going to audio, my master volume, I have it at 80, 100 for sound effects, 100 for dialogue, and the music, I always, no matter what game I play, I always have the music turn all the way down. It just a distraction for me, and it's kind of annoying after hearing it so many times when you're grinding a game. So I have that turned off. Dynamic range, I have it hi-fi. A lot of these other settings is different, but I usually have my dynamic range hi-fi. Especially if you have a headset, it'll be better for you. When it comes to voice chat, I have it on squad, chat volume 70. That way it's not blowing out my eardrums when somebody screams in the mic. Enable ping sounds enabled, and go into general for you guys. I have my spoken language English, subtitles and text language is English, but I have my subtitles turned off. That way I don't disrupt me and get in front of my screen and get in the way of everything. My subtitle size is medium, even though it's turned off. Speaker name is off. I have the subtitle hub background off. Colorblind list is default. Text to speech. I have my voice chat description off. Chat size is big, and the background is off for that one. And these are just regular settings. You don't really need to mess with these at all, man. And that's gonna be it for this video, man. If you guys enjoyed some of these settings and you feel like they helped you out a lot, or helped you out a little bit, or at all, just getting a general sense for these settings, let me know down in the comment section below. And if they did help you, make sure to like this video, like I said, to help me with the YouTube algorithm to get my video in the suggested and get it to the top of the boards on top when you search this game up on console. Also, for you guys, make sure that you don't just copy and paste all these settings. And even if you do, you're going to want to make micro adjustments, because you're not going to want to just stick to the same setting that I have, because it's not going to feel right for you. But this is just a good baseline for you to start at on the game. If you feel like it's too fast and you want to slow it down a little bit more, change the settings. Get your settings right to you personally, because these are my personal best settings, but I feel like they're the best benchmark for you to start on, at least when you're starting on the game on console, man. And other than that, that's gonna be it for this video, man. Like I said, always like, comment, and subscribe on this video and on this channel. Make sure you always follow all my social medias down in the description below, and join my Discord down in the description below. That seems to be coming at y'all with another video, and I'm out, man. Peace.
For a scrub and then he turned around and hurt you. I was in the trap, I had to work, I had to earn. I would say I'm back and only back, and it's just worth it. Gave you everything, but still I don't